So I am back today with another video. Today's topic, as you saw from the title, is how to choose the college degree major that you want to go into that will lead into the career path that you want to go into. So just like how to tell if it's the degree you want to go into, as well as the degree that I'm going into and how I got there and why I chose this degree. If you're interested in kind of learning a few ways and a few tricks on how to tell if it's the right degree to go into, then just keep on watching. Graduated high school and you're looking into college, maybe you have an idea of what you want to major in, but maybe you don't even have a clue. You just, you want to go to college, you want to get a degree so you can, go into, the career field with a degree in something, but you don't really know what to get your degree in. So to start, the foundation of what you want to do to start is pick something that you're passionate about. So maybe you have a passion for art. Maybe you just see everything as an inspiration for something artistic, something that can be painted, something that can be drawn. Maybe, you look at the world as a canvas, and flowers and trees and everything are just pieces of art. Passion is math. Maybe you look at a math problem and you get excited about math, and you see math and it's something that excites you, and you learn about new things and new problem solving skills. Maybe English is your thing. Maybe you really enjoy looking up topics and facts and putting them in a report, and you really enjoy doing that. Maybe that's something that kind of gets you excited because you're passionate about. So the first thing you want to do is find what you're passionate about and then start working towards that degree. Because if you just choose a random degree because it's easy or because it's there, chances are you're not going to be overly successful or successful in that field as you could, because you don't have the passion. You have the passion, but you know what you want to do. I'm just going to use English for an example. So you want to do English, but now you have to choose what do you want to do with English. And there's many things you can do with English, but it's very limited if you get a specific English degree. So do you want to teach English? If so, you need to get an education degree with a concentration in English, because then you can teach it. You'll have the teaching materials and the classes and the requirements needed to teach English. Maybe you want to be an editor, or you want to be a writer. So you might go into journalism with a concentration in English. And that'll give you the materials that you need to be a journalist, to be, a writer in a newspaper or something like that. And have a degree. All you want to do is you want to teach writing. You have a passion for writing, but you don't want to teach reports and things like that. You want to teach like stories and fun things. So you might want to go into creative writing, get a degree in creative writing with English concentration in there. So that way you can get the materials needed to teach creative writing. And also you would have to get, if you wanted to actually teach a class in a public classroom setting or something like that, you would have to get an education degree to have the ability to teach it there. But if you wanted to teach, you just wanted to be able to teach friends or your children, or in Virginia to teach in a private school as an assistant, you don't have to have a bachelor's in education in certain schools, like private state, and you don't have to get a bachelor's in education, and you just want to be an assistant teacher, or you want to work in a private school and teach in a private school or something like that, or you have other types of schools that you don't need a bachelor's in education to do, then get your degree in creative writing, and you can teach creative writing. What it goes down to in finding the right degree is you have to ask yourself two questions. What is it I'm passionate about and that I think I would enjoy doing for, as a career for a long time? And why am I passionate about it, or why do I think this is something I would want to go into as a career? Because you may be like, I really, really love art. I want to teach art. But if you don't know why you want to teach art, and you're just like, I love it, that's a good reason. But when you go in for a job after college and you know, you're going into school and they say, okay, why do you want to come into our school and be an art teacher? Why do you want to teach art? What's driving you to teach art? And you say, because I love it. That only does so much. They're looking for, you know, yes, I love it. It's good to have a teacher with a passion for it. But you also, you know, you want to make sure you have a passion to teach others that. Or, you know, you feel like, maybe you feel like art is underappreciated. So you want to show the world how beautiful art truly can be, and how, you know, art can be more than just walking around a gallery, you know, in Washington, D.C., or, you know, your nearest art gallery and looking at paintings that you just don't really understand what's going on, you know, and you can show them that it doesn't have to be a painting on a wall in a gallery to be art. You know, you can find art everywhere. And so maybe it's something like that, you know. So have a reason, have a why to why you want to do it, not just a, this is what I like to do. I'm going to do it because I can't think of anything. Now that we've kind of gone over some ways of knowing what degree might be good to go into, you know, figuring out what you're passionate about, why you think it's something you'd want to go into. I'm now going to share the degree that I am going to be going into and why I want to, and kind of how I got there, because it has changed a little bit since I was younger, just a little bit. It's not varied too drastically. Like, I didn't change the whole entire degree. Like, the base of the degree is the same, but it's just the grades have shifted from an